What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K Flex, and I'm back here with a video, and let's get into today's news, okay? I wasn't even gonna make a video today, but then like two things happened. I thought, okay, I gotta make a video, all right? I wasn't gonna make a video at first because I figured out Preston Williams was out for the season. I said, nah, I ain't finna make that sad ass video. And then, you know, Mark Walton situation happened, so now I gotta make a video, okay? It's too much stuff, and it's too much stuff going on in Dolphins land, and I need to speak on it. Okay, real quick shout out to people who like this video before they even heard the sentence. Let's get into the video. Preston Williams, #1, is out for season with a torn ACL. Now, I don't want to say torn, because it could be partially torn, but they're saying it's an ACL injury. He's out for season, right? Now this is a bad situation. Honestly, it would be a lot worse if we were actually had any chance of competing, but it's still a terrible situation that we won't be able to see Preston Williams this year again, even though this year is the lost year. And I mean, as far as like us, I mean, I don't think we lose any more games now that Preston's gone. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna lose anyway. But yeah, Preston Williams is out for season. Now the worst part about this is that, you know, ACL injuries, you know, they have a bad stigma around them because they tend to cut careers short and things of that nature, especially back in the past. But nowadays, you know what I'm saying, with the better advances in technology and the doctors nowadays, they could really get people's legs in really good position. So I don't think too much of this Preston injury. It really sucks for him. He could play a lot of Call of Duty Modern Warfare now, but it really overall sucks for him that he got injured. Sucks for us too. It sucks for me because I don't be able to see him play, but I do think he's gonna bounce back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the players, when they get ACL injuries, they're already older and they fall off, but they were gonna fall off anyway. Like, people like to look to Reggie Wayne or something like that and say, when Reggie Wayne got his ACL injury, oh my God, he fell off. But at the end of the day, it was just the inevitable. And then when you're that old and you take ACL, but Preston Williams, he's young. What is he, 25 or younger? So if he's that young, he has plenty of time to bounce back, recover, and return to the form he always was, and even get better because he always had potential. So I have no concerns about Preston Williams returning. It does suck that it was an ACL, but I have no doubts that he returns next year and dominates. Now, because if y'all want to be all the way honest, an ACL injury, like, maximum gonna take what, 9 months maximum to heal. Now, in 9 months, we'll be in the next preseason. We won't even be like in the next season, so it's not like this is going to affect our next season. It's going to affect it a little bit because he won't be in practice, he won't be in training camp, he won't be, you know what I'm saying? But if it's as bad as they make it now, if it's a full ATL tear, I'm talking about, he won't be in training camp, he won't be in OTAs or whatever, but he will be back right in time for the regular season. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a couple weeks after the regular season starts. Obviously, you don't want to rush him, and he'll be ready to play. So this doesn't really concern me that much. It does suck, but as far as long term, I'm not going to overreact over it. It does suck though, especially with the game he had, the breakout game. I'm glad the world got to see him break out at least one time before he got put on the shelf. Preston Williams, a beast of a player ever since preseason. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching Preston Williams, even balling out, showing up. His hands, like I say, he be dropping some shit, but for the most part, he's dependable. Him and Devontae Parker, I'm expecting a scary duo, you know what I'm saying? By the way, how y'all feeling this Victory Monday? This is the first victory. This is the first time we have Victory Monday since the Miami Miracle. I can't believe it, y'all. Y'all know how long ago the Miami Miracle was? Oh my God, we haven't won a regular season game since the Miami Miracle. I didn't even know it till I seen a tweet. I'm like, yo, what the? We haven't won in so long. Yo, we haven't won in so long. That shit is actually crazy. But like, just think, oh my God, we haven't won in so long. I forgot how it felt, honestly. But anyways, Mark Walton suspended 4 games for substance abuse and what is the other thing? Personal conduct and substance abuse. Now, if you guys don't know, now you know. Walton was arrested 3 times this offseason before we picked him up, and at the end of the day, what you do is going to catch up with you and bite you in the butt. Now, the NFL had to suspend him, but this is, as far as my knowledge and as far as what I've read, this is not something that's happening now. So there's no reason to be concerned about Mark Walton. Brian Flores already said he looks forward to having Mark Walton back, but it was understood when we picked him up that he was pretty much going to have a suspension coming up. He got arrested 3 times. They wasn't gonna let him. I mean, one time you might get away if you're a first time offender. 3 times in one offseason, they not finna let you get away with that. I'm sorry, I don't care who you are. They're not let you get arrested 3 times and you don't get suspended. So they had to suspend him. I'm not mad at the NFL because I mean they did it at the time, you know, right after we trade Drake. Why y'all ain't suspending when he wasn't a starter? You know what I'm saying? Why we gotta wait till he a starter to suspend him? We should have suspended him in week 3, you know what I'm saying? Why we gotta wait till he to start running back of the Miami Dolphins to suspend him? I don't understand the timing of choosing to punish him. It makes that's kind of some weird shit, but I'm not mad at the NFL. They had to do what they had to do. I don't know the specifics of Walton's arrest 3 times. Obviously, y'all can look them up. I don't even want to bring them back up because it seemed like he changed, so I don't even want to bring them back up as far as the details of the arrest because I actually don't even know them, and I'm not even interested in knowing them, honestly. But actually, I just read them because they're right here in this article. So, felony charges of carrying a concealed weapon, misdemeanor charge of battery, and marijuana possession, and reckless driving. So, he pled out no contest to a misdemeanor weapons charge, and all the other ones was dropped, but he still had to get suspended. So that's the news out of Dolphins camp. 2 actually really bad news if you think about it, and if it was actually a competitive season, this would be actually atrocious news. But as far as like, I mean, what is Mark Walton being out for 4 games gonna do? We still gonna be able to see him week 14. What is he? I think he's eligible to come back week 14 or week 13. So we're going to see him about what 3 more games before the season's over with. And even like it's not, and honestly, I don't ever see Mark Walton being like a bell cow back, even though I know he does get a lot of the carries this year. I think we're going to have a more balanced approach next year. I just don't see anybody ever getting a whole bunch of carries on this Dolphins team. But either way, that's the news out of the Miami Dolphins camp today. Get in the conversation, let me know what you guys think about this video. It's real bad news, but it's hard for me to be mad after we won. I ain't gonna lie, it's like a big weight has been lifted off my shoulders. It's like I woke up this morning and I said, damn, now I know that I don't like the worst team in NFL history. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy about that. I don't care what y'all say. I'm happy that I no longer like the worst team that ever exists. Okay, that's all I was scared about. But now I'm so relieved. Okay, I had a good day today. But get in the comment section, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Road to 9 Can't wait. Your boy Preston. I'm out.